Hello everyone and welcome back or welcome to Astrology with Georgie. In this video we are going to be doing a bit of an energy update. There's a few things that have been going on this week, so I'm going to run through some shifts in energy and then we're going to run through the signs and how it's affecting you guys personally. So we have had in the past week, we have had Uranus go direct, we have had Jupiter go direct, and we have had Venus move into Aries. So I'm just going to touch a little bit on what this means. There's a really, really big shift. I don't know if you're all feeling it. I personally am definitely feeling it. Now, generally speaking, before we get into the video, if you would like your own personal chart read, I do readings. And just to mention, if you do get some value from this, please give it a thumbs up as we're going along, just a little click. And if you would like to help me reach 2,000 subscribers, then please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future content from me. And then now let's get into it. Forgot to do that, shameless plug. So generally speaking, when planets are retrograding and when we have a lot of planets retrograding without necessarily even realizing it, we can feel slowed down. Because it's a time of introspection. It's a time when we are in our fields, we are subconsciously, a lot of it's subconscious, rethinking, reworking, rehashing what is going on. And as planets move forward again, we can just automatically start to feel a bit of forward motion. Now, we do still have Mars retrograding, but just the fact that we've got Jupiter moving forward again as of yesterday, the 4th of February, Uranus went direct last week in the sign of Taurus. So already we're seeing shifts, we're seeing forward motion in these sections of your own personal chart. Like I said, in this video, I'm going to focus on Jupiter and Uranus and Aries, and Venus as the main focus, because this is what's been going on this week. Jupiter alone, though, Jupiter is our planet of abundance. It's our planet of fortune, luck, opportunity, prosperity, and growth. It's the planet of truth. It's the planet of wisdom. So Jupiter has been retrograding since October the 8th. And so this has been a slowing down process. And it doesn't mean that we've run out of luck. You know, I'm sure there's been many times where people have not necessarily noticed this. It depends how much attention you pay to certain things going on in your life. It depends, for example, if you run your own business, then you are definitely going to see these shifts more in terms of how many clients you're having, how much money is coming in, you know, because you don't have that stable monthly income of full-time employment. If you are fully employed, then this can be kind of on a psychological level and maybe to do with other things going on in your life. But generally speaking, Jupiter moving forward, bearing in mind it is our planet, and it's always encouraging knowing that we have one planet in a certain section of our chart that is bringing us new opportunities and it is bringing us abundance. Just knowing that this benefic planet, this beneficial planet for us, is moving forward is something that I think we should really be celebrating and that we should get excited about. So I'm going to jump straight into the signs, because there's no point in me talking about all the different planets kind of collectively. I'm just going to go straight into the signs. So I'm going to shift this around to Aries. I'm going to move from Aries to Pisces. Be sure to listen for your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign. Put it all together. You know, you might find that they all correlate. Recently, I've really been feeling like my sun sign is so accurate. I don't know why this is more recently, but yeah, just always pay attention to all three, because they will all have some sort of importance, and put them all together. So Aries, starting with you guys, today you have had Venus move into your sign. This is, even though Venus in Aries is kind of combative, a bit impulsive, and she doesn't feel completely at home here because she rules Libra, which is all the way over here. So Venus in a masculine sign can be more charged up, more energetic, more flirtatious, which is obviously good, but it can be more impulsive, and it can have a tendency to jump into things without thinking things through. However, because Aries is your sign, you are going to benefit from this more than any of the other signs, because especially if you have Aries on the first house, Venus is moving into your sign. If you have placements like the sun and the moon, Venus is going to move past those placements. And Venus is an abundant planet. She is the planet of love and relationships. She is a benefic planet. She benefits us. So she's going to be bringing you more creativity, more, better social connections, feelings of just feeling a bit more pleasant when Venus is in your sign. You're feeling a bit more kind of sociable. You're feeling a bit more charming. This is a planet that is very charming, very good at building relationships. So as she moves through your sign, you're just going to be feeling a bit more pleasant. This is going to be bringing more opportunities for creativity and making money. And it's worth enjoying this energy for the next couple of weeks because Venus is getting ready to go retrograde. I think it's the 1st of March. I'm not going to skip forward. I think it's the 1st of March she goes retrograde. So there's just a few weeks. How many weeks is that? Yeah. So a few weeks left of this before Venus moves backwards. And then we're going to be rethinking, rehashing, reevaluating things to do with our relationships and our values. But I am going to do a separate video on that. I just wanted to mention that, you know, these next couple of weeks, just enjoy the Venus energy in your 1st house. Now, Jupiter, which has been retrograding since October the 8th, is now moving direct in your 3rd house. So this is the main event of the week. This is a planet of prosperity, opportunity, abundance, luck. Now, Jupiter is in its fall in Gemini because Jupiter rules Sagittarius. So it is a little bit far from home. So it's not the best sign for Jupiter to be in. However, we can still see blessings from Jupiter moving forward in Gemini. You are going to have better experiences around your communication, around your connection, maybe positive experiences with your siblings, with connecting with your siblings or your relatives in some way. Maybe you are wanting to learn something. Jupiter rules your 9th house of travel, and it's here in your 3rd house. And this is also the 9th house of higher learning. So are you going back to school? Are you wanting to study something? You may see opportunities over the next few months. This is going to be here until the end of June. You may see opportunities over the next few months to expand your mind. You may be reading more, listening to podcasts. Opportunities may come to you through social media, through technology. This is, you know, upgrading your phone, upgrading your laptop, upgrading your tablet, whatever device you use, there's opportunities to upgrade. Better conversations, you know, conversations that are going to be expanding your mind with Jupiter direct in this house. This is the house, like I said, of siblings and relatives. So maybe some changes, positive changes in your siblings' lives can be showing up here, or your relatives' lives. This is the house of the neighborhood as well. And so this is bringing opportunities to connect within your neighborhood and within groups. So that could be, you know, local PTA meetings, things to do in local schools. If you have children, things in the schools, things in your local groups, your libraries, your gyms, your coffee shops, you know, just better experiences, or coming to some sort of opportunity within local communities can be coming to you. Positive experiences around travel and short trips. Maybe you're traveling, you're expanding your mind, you're wanting to learn, but you're learning through going to different places. But you're being encouraged by Jupiter as it starts moving forward to go, you know, to travel around, to go to different places. This is the house of the mind. So this is going to help you think more positively, just thinking more positively, thinking outside the box, growing your wisdom, and just feeling a little bit more positive with Jupiter here. Jupiter rules your 12th house of the subconscious mind. So maybe healing your limiting beliefs during this transit. Like I said, already traveling, learning, maybe publishing something you've been working on. So this is the house of media. So writing, publishing, there can be some connections around things that you're writing and things that you're working on, and just coming into more opportunities to express yourself through written or spoken word is also possible. Now, for you, Aries, we have also had Uranus going direct in your 2nd house of finances. So this happened last week, but this is forward motion, shake-ups, change, rebellion, or shake-ups within your finances, breakthroughs within your finances, the sudden need to break free from a certain way of earning in order to do something else, you know, wanting to have freedom, wanting to own your own business. You know, the sudden need to wanting to earn your own money can come from Uranus here. You know, just general shakeups in your finances or breakthroughs. If you've been having issues with your finances, a sudden breakthrough with your financial situation. Changes to your income, changes to your spending, sorting out your bills, that kind of thing. Just changes and changes, breakthroughs, and wanting to earn from unconventional ways can also come up from this. So wanting to, thinking outside the box and thinking of new ways to earn can come from Uranus in your second house and moving forward. And then this is also the house of values. So maybe you're experiencing a sudden change with what's important to you, sudden realization, what's important to me? What do I, maybe a clear out of your possessions, a sudden random idea that, actually this is important to me. I'm going to get rid of it, because this is the house of our resources and our possessions. So just shake-ups in the things that we own can come from this transit. So I wish you all the best under these aspects, Aries, and I will see you in the next one. Hi, Taurus. So energy update for you guys. Today we have had Venus move into Aries. Was it today or was it yesterday? I can't remember, but she's at 0 degrees of Aries. So Venus has moved into your 12th house. So this is the house of the subconscious. This is hidden enemies. This is things going on behind the scenes. It is also the house of healing. Venus rules money. So this could be spending money on methods of healing. So holistic healing, energy healing. So this is things like Reiki, reflexology, maybe spending money on those things. This is secret relationships, things going on with your friends in private, meeting up with friends, having secret discussions, or for some of you, it could be secret love affairs can also happen during this transit. Venus is going to be moving through this house, and then she's going to go retrograde on the 1st of March. So enjoy this couple of weeks while she's moving forward, because there is going to be a rethinking process, but I am going to talk about that in another video. But just in the meantime, Venus moving through your 12th house, which is your hidden section, and it's in a sign that she's not most comfortable with. So it can bring up some more of the challenging aspects of Venus in Aries in the 12th. So this is about, healing, letting go. It can be, like I said, secrets and things to do with your friendships that can get a little bit heated, perhaps, because this is a Mars-ruled sign. Mars is retrograding in the sign of Cancer. So there can be some drama going on behind the scenes to do with friendships or your relationships in some sense. That can be kind of the more lower manifestation of this energy. The 12th house is obviously our spirituality. So it can be wanting to spend money on spiritual endeavors, like I said, or just working on what it is that you value and changing your subconscious thoughts around money. This would be a good time to work on your limiting beliefs around money with Venus in the 12th, writing down what your beliefs are about money. And Venus is going to be moving through this house. So kind of getting ready to clear up any limiting beliefs you have around money and working on that. Also earning money from behind the scenes, or maybe going on some sort of trip, spending money on a trip. Venus obviously rules you, so it's your chart ruler, but it also rules your 6th house of your physical health and your daily work and routines. So working on spending money on your physical health, working on your physical health behind the scenes, or learning to let things go, like relationships, friendships, letting things go that are no longer aligned with you, or letting things go on a subconscious level is also possible. And then the main event of this week is Jupiter, that has now gone direct as of yesterday, the 4th of February, in your 2nd house of finances. So this is a positive energy for you guys. Now, if you run your own business, then this is a great transit, because you can quite literally see things starting to come in, especially as Jupiter stations. So did anything happen yesterday in terms of your finances, or this week as Jupiter stops, it vibrate, we can feel this energy more strongly. So you could have seen quite, clients come in, change your income as of yesterday, or just more positive. So, people reaching out to you to buy your products, that kind of thing, if you run your business. If you don't run your own business and you're fully full-time employed, you might not necessarily see it straight away, but you can maybe start to see in the next few months as Jupiter moves through this house. Perhaps there's potential for a pay rise. Perhaps there's potential to increase your income. Can you get promoted? Can you, this is sorting out your finances. This is thinking about how you can increase your income, maybe through different forms of work, because it's Gemini. So there's lots of different options and ideas as Jupiter moves through this sign. Now, this is the house of values. What's important to me? What do I value and increase in my possession? So you can be you can actually feel like you want to increase your possessions. So this is buying more, spending more, lavishing yourself a little bit with this transit. So just be careful about kind of overspending on yourself. Jupiter rules your 8th house of other people's money. So actually it's tying in maybe an increase in your partner's money, or money coming to you from passive income, or, finances, investments, that kind of thing. Jupiter also rules your 11th house of your friendships and your goals. So this is new opportunities around, earning through the internet, earning through social media, earning through, the networks and the groups that you're a part of, opportunities for networking. This could also be an increase in actually what is important to me and what do I value about my friendships, okay, during this time. So an expansion around your values and an expansion around your finances. And then Taurus, last week, we've also had Uranus go direct in your 1st house. This is going to automatically make you feel maybe alive. Tell me how you've been feeling over the past few days since Uranus has gone direct. Do you feel alive? Has your energy improved? Do you feel like you've had a kick up the bum? Uranus is the planet that shakes things up. The 1st house is you. This is feeling rebellious. This is feeling like you want to break out of the mold. This is feeling like you want to do something impulsive, something daring, something rebellious. Now, this is going to be different for everyone. It can be that you suddenly want to change your career. It can be you just suddenly want to chuck it all in and do something else, and you're feeling like, maybe if you haven't already, which you possibly have with Uranus in the 1st, having a complete overhaul in your life direction and your identity and who you are. You've probably already done that because Uranus is coming towards the end of this transit, but as it wakes up, it's like feeling rebellious. Which job can I quit? Which job can I quit? Which thing can I change? What can I chuck out in my house? What can I change? What can I change about my relationship status? There's so many different things that are attributed to your 1st house. But Uranus waking up in your 1st house is like, okay, I am ready to be independent. I'm ready to go after, and you're just getting a bit of a fresh kick up the bum. So it's a really nice energy for you guys this week. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what's happened over the past week. Have you had any fortuitous financial things happen to you? Have you done anything rebellious? Like, for example, this sounds really stupid, but just like throwing something away in your home, like thinking, oh, I'm fed up of that, and just chucking it out. That can be part of Uranus, because it's just sudden, like, oh, I've had enough of this, I'm getting rid. And it can be anything in your life. So let me know how that's going for you, Taurus, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hi, Gemini. So this week is really positive for you guys because you have got Jupiter waking up in your sign. If you have felt like you've not really benefited from the Jupiter transit so far, since it's been in your sign since June last year, then maybe this is going to be a time when you, oh, go away. Maybe this is going to be a time when you start to see the opportunities coming to you. Jupiter's done its introspection, it's done its retrograde, and now it's waking up. So this is opportunities for new career, opportunities to change your reputation. What are you building? What goals are you working towards? Because there's going to be new things coming to you, luck, prosperity, and fortune, and ideas coming to you. Jupiter rules your 7th house of relationships. So for some of you, this is improving your relationship, or you're going to meet people that are really significant in some way during this transit. Great if you're single. If you're already in a relationship, then just positive opportunities for you and your partner. It's just a really fortunate placement to have. Maybe improving your physical appearance in some way, because this is your identity and physical appearance. So chances to improve your appearance. For some of you, you're going to be getting pregnant. You're quite literally going to be getting bigger. Jupiter is the greater benefic. It makes things bigger. Sometimes this can be your body. So sometimes during this transit, you can be very self-indulgent because you're going out and having too much fun, and quite literally you can put on weight. Other times it comes from pregnancy, but an improvement in your physical appearance or an expansion in your physical appearance. It can be that you're, building muscle. It can be that kind of thing, but there's an improvement and a growth around your physical body in some way. But generally it's a positive transit. It is encouraging new connections, new communication. It is encouraging, like I said, improvements in terms of the goals and your career and things that you're working towards. So positive transit for you. You've also just had Uranus waking up this week in the sign of Taurus in your 12th house. So this is the hidden part of your charts. You may not have noticed anything specifically, but Uranus waking up in your 12th house is kind of like a shift and a breakthrough. So maybe a breakthrough in terms of your subconscious limiting beliefs, self-sabotaging behaviors, breaking through. Maybe you've had really weird dreams. Maybe you, this is the house of healing and letting go. So sudden changes in loss, losing something, letting something go, healing something. So maybe you've noticed one of those things over the past week. Maybe you haven't, because it can be subconscious stuff, but this is the house of shake-ups around how do you self-sabotage, how do you speak to yourself, what's going on behind closed doors. Sudden trips to faraway places is also possible, and kind of, an expansion around your dreams and connecting to your spiritual inner life, for some of you. Now, you've also had Venus move into Aries. So Venus is now in Aries at 0 degrees. This is transiting your 11th house. This is good for social connections. Aries is a sign that is friendly with you. It's a fire sign, air and fire get on well. So the next few weeks, Venus is going to be moving forward in this sign before she goes retrograde. And I'll talk about the retrograde in another video, so make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss that. But Venus moving forward in this house, even though Venus in Aries is impulsive and can be a bit combative, so watch out for arguments in friendship groups or impulsive decisions in groups. On the plus side, this is a sociable house and Venus is a sociable planet. So you might feel called towards seeing your friends, meeting up with friends, doing things in groups. So if you haven't seen a group of friends for a while, Venus moving into this sign is going to be like, yeah, everyone, let's get together. So it's really a fun energy. Aries is a sign that likes to have fun, likes to do something different. So go, meet up with a group of friends, go and do something fun, something different, something that, maybe you've not done before. Venus rules your 5th house of fun, hobbies. So this really speaks towards having fun, maybe having fun with a partner and a group of people, maybe double dating. And she also rules your 12th house. So a sense of, doing something behind the scenes with friendship groups or some form of healing and letting something go. So maybe, like going to a spa, going to something that's kind of going to, Venus is the planet of self-care. This is self-care, self-love, and doing that, because that's 12th house stuff, with a group of friends could be really beneficial for you at this time. So good luck, Gemini. I hope these shifts, this energy is going well for you. Let me know how you're feeling this week. How are you? Have you noticed a shift in energy? Let me know, and I will see you in the next video. Hi, Cancer. So energy shift this week, we have got a few things going on. So first of all, Venus has moved into Aries. She's moved into your 10th house. This is your reputation, your legacy, how you're seen out in the public, and your career. Venus is a positive planet. She is a bit impulsive in Aries, but it's going to give you energy to be going after your goals. You can be seen during this time as very charming. You can be seen as very beautiful. You can be coming across to people. You can be received really well with Venus moving through your 10th house. You can be focused on your goals. You can be wanting to jump in. You can be wanting to just go after what you want during this time. I'm already feeling this energy personally as a Cancer rising, and it only came in like a few hours ago, basically, last night, yesterday or today, I don't know. Let me just try. No, I'm not going to move it. But Venus in your 10th house is focus on your goals, focus on what you're building, making money through your career, making money through clients. If you're single, this is a good time. You can meet a relationship at work. You can meet somebody at work. You could feel really flirty with somebody at work. Venus in Aries is a flirtatious energy. Venus in all fire signs is very flirtatious and fun and creative. Feeling more creative towards your career goals. So, if you work on social media, for example, because Venus rules this house, if you work on social media or if you work in a large group, how can you get creative? Venus rules creativity. So you're feeling creative, you're wanting to put your creativity into the goals that you're creating. This is like the house, like I said, the house of reputation and your status. So maybe for some of you, changes in your relationship status, getting into a relationship is possible during this transit. Venus is going to be here for the next few weeks. before she does her retrograde, and I'm going to talk about the retrograde in another video, so make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss that. But just enjoy the forward motion of Venus in this house, because she is going to go backwards. So, you know, pleasant experiences at work, getting on better with work, promotions are possible, like I said, and just focused on your money goals and where money is coming from, and just being received well by the public. So this is even though this is squaring you, it is you know, it's a house that Venus can do well in, because she rules money, and in the 10th house she can be focused. So there can be a point when it squares your ascendant or whatever planet you have in Cancer, but Venus is still a benefic planet, so it's only going to be a short tense aspect depending on what the planet is. But that's just something to really look forward to. This transit is something to look forward to. So you've also had Uranus go direct in your 11th house of your friendships. Now, oh my goodness, what's been happening in your friendship groups, guys, over the past week? Let me know. I've heard some stories. Uranus is the planet of shake-ups. It's change. It's unexpected events happening. It's rebellion. It's breakthroughs. It can be kind of carnage, not going to lie. This is in your 11th house of your groups and your friends. So what's been going on in your friendship groups? Has there been some drama? Has there been something crazy happening? Have secrets come out, because Uranus rules the 8th house of secrets? Have there been some transformations in your friends' lives? When a planet stops, either to go backwards or forwards, this is when we see the most amount of energy from that planet. And so Uranus going, you know, stationing last week and going direct, we're seeing the aftermath of that this week. So let me know if anything's happened that's dramatic in your friendship groups, or changes, or even in the groups that you're a part of, the organizations, breakthroughs. This is the house where you want to rebel. So you can suddenly decide you don't want to be friends with someone anymore. You've fallen up with a friend. You want to leave a group. You want to leave the gym. You want to leave the bank. You want to leave the organization. You want to break free. You know, this is the internet. Breakthroughs in terms of working on the internet, you know, things like that. So let me know what's happened. Now, hot news of the week, Jupiter is moving forward again for you. So Jupiter is moving direct in your 12th house. Now, this is, you know, a more hidden house. It's your subconscious, it's your spirituality, it's your healing, it's faraway places. So this is the guardian angel. You know, Jupiter's been looking after you. It's been looking after you in this house. It's been helping you, whether you realize it or not, helping your limiting beliefs, helping you let go of self-sabotaging behaviors in some way. But mainly it's been doing some form of healing. How have you been healing your body? How have you been focused on your health in order to heal your body? What has been going on? Have you been learning about something in order to heal? Have you been changing your diet and your routines in order to heal and let something go? This is the house of spirituality. It's going to help you and give you more opportunities to connect to spirit, to connect to your third eye, especially with these planets in your 8th house of the house of the psychic. So during this time, this is a time where you might want to, you know, read the tarot, go to the psychic night, that kind of thing. And Jupiter is going to help you have that connection to spirituality under this transit. This is a lot of this is behind the scenes, so growing behind the scenes, doing things in private, you know. So whatever health things you're working on, whatever beliefs things you're working on, there's an element of doing things behind closed doors, or things just happening in solitude with this transit. You know, a gentle healing, a gentle process of working on something or healing something behind the scenes. Sorry, all my emails are popping up. It's just not ideal. Okay. Yeah. So, and as Jupiter moves forward, and bearing in mind it is in the sign of Gemini, so again, it's like expanding your knowledge about how you can heal yourself. That's what I'm getting from this. Expanding your knowledge about how you can improve your working environment, improve. For some of you, yes, you're going to travel, or making travel plans to faraway places. Now Jupiter's moving direct. Where are you traveling to? Where are you wanting to travel to? Where are you expanding your mind? Just things going on behind the scenes. And obviously, Cancers, we know in June, this is going to move into your first house. That's something to really get excited for. But just in the meantime, just know that Jupiter is protecting you in the 12th. It's moving forward again. And you haven't got long left until Mars goes direct, 23rd of Feb. So we're nearly at the end of this Mars retrograde. Hopefully you're already feeling energy shifts. Let me know, have you felt this shift? Have you felt the shift of Venus, of Uranus, of Jupiter? Let me know what's been going on for you, and I will see you in the next video. Hi Leo. So energy shifts this week. We have got Venus into Aries, Uranus into Taurus, Jupiter into moving direct in Gemini, Uranus direct in Taurus. So we're going to just talk about how this is affecting you. So Venus into Aries is a really fun transit, actually. This is a fellow fire sign. This is your house of beliefs, your house of adventure, your house of travel. So maybe you're making travel plans as Venus enters Aries, making travel plans, maybe you're learning, you're expanding your mind, feeling more called towards spirituality or meditation or religion, just wanting to expand your mind and maybe wanting to learn something. Venus rules your third house of mind, of learning. So feeling maybe during this transit, you're actually going to start trying to see the bigger picture, and Venus is going to help you. You could be traveling somewhere with a friend, going on holiday with a friend, or planning a trip with a friend. You could be meeting someone abroad. You could be falling in love with a foreigner. You could be feeling called towards learning a language, or just wanting to integrate into a culture if you're traveling. But really, this is also the house of the law. So it could be, because Venus isn't necessarily that happy in this sign, having to pay for like a parking fine or some sort of legal matters could come into focus with Venus here, because this is also going to go retrograde. So there could be a focus on legal matters. Venus rules your 10th house of career, public image. So yes, it could have something to do with kind of legal matters in some sense. But for the most part, it's going to be expanding your mind, your beliefs, and connecting with other people, maybe connecting with other people that have similar beliefs to you during this transit, connecting with friends, or encouraging friends to see things in a more spiritual way, and just maybe sharing your wisdom and your knowledge around something with a friend, or just benefiting from your friendships in terms of seeing the bigger picture and thinking outside the box. Then I'm not going to talk about the Venus retrograde in this video, but Venus is getting ready to go retrograde. So she's going to be moving backwards through this part of your chart. So topics around your beliefs, your religion, your spirituality, and higher learning, higher education, publishing, and travel are all going to come into focus in March. March is where all the stuff's happening. But so just enjoy this transit in the meantime, because this is quite a fun house of adventure. Now, you have had Uranus waking up last week in your 10th house. This is your career. This is your reputation. So wanting to do something rebellious, having a breakthrough. So having a breakthrough in how you're seen, having a breakthrough, what's your public image? What's your reputation? Having a breakthrough, being seen as an astrologer, for an example, or quitting your job, wanting to do something rebellious, wanting to change, wanting to break free, wanting to, just have some freedom in terms of your career. Having the need to just, if you have a boss, having the need to just have a bit of freedom at work is possible with this transit. Maybe unexpected changes within your career. So some of you could have been fired. Some of you could have got a new job. Just sudden shifts happen when Uranus stations. And what's gone on over the past week in terms of your career or in terms of your reputation? Have you had a shift? Have you had a breakthrough? Uranus is neutral, so it's not always bad. Sometimes it's like breakthroughs in a good way. Sometimes it's changes, and they can be we didn't see them coming. So obviously that can always be a bit challenging. Now, the main event of this week is Jupiter going direct in your 11th house. So this is the house of networks, of friends, of groups and organizations that you're a part of. Jupiter rules your 5th house of your fun, your creativity, your business, what you're working towards. It also rules your 8th house of transformation. So how are you having opportunity, what opportunities are coming to you to connect with friendships to do with your love life and some transformations that you're going through? If you're going through a crisis, reach out to your friends. Your friends will be there. If you're going through a crisis with your love life, if you're going through a crisis with your business, if you're going through your own personal transformation, your friends will be there. You are going to benefit now from networking, from building friendships, and from just saying yes to the opportunities that are coming to you in terms of group work, in terms of friendships. So Jupiter's been, essentially kind of sleeping here for a little while. But as it moves forward again, you're going to start to see who's really there for you. Who is there for me? Who's there for me during my during my crisis? Who's there for me? Who wants to do fun things with me? This is the house of fun. Jupiter rules this house. So doing fun things with a friend, you know, creative things, taking risks, just going out and having fun. This is also the house of romance, and maybe doing something romantic within a group setting, you know, double dating, that all that kind of stuff can come up. But generally, Jupiter in the 11th house is helping you envisage your goals for the future and expand your network and make new friends. So that's going to be a positive energy as it starts moving forward. Again, for you, Leo, let me know what's happened over the past week. What shifts have you had? You know, we know that you've got Pluto in your 7th house. That's tricky. And we've also recently had a lot of dreamy energy and a lot of interesting stuff go on in your 8th. So there's a lot of stuff going on in your house of crisis at the moment. So I want to know what has been happening in terms of your intimate relationships, and how has this got anything to do with your friends and the groups that you're a part of. Let me know what's been going on, and I will see you in the next video. Hi Virgo. So energy update for this week. Venus has now moved into Aries, which is your 8th house. Venus rules money. This is a financial house. So during this transit, you can feel called to, or you can be paying more attention towards your joint finances. It could be that your partner's coming into more money. It could be that you are focused on your investments, investing in something. Venus rules your 2nd house of your finances. So you could be putting some money into something. You could be benefiting from other people's money. Venus is you know, she's not the happiest in Aries because she rules Libra. So this can be having to suddenly spend on something and having to suddenly pay out for something, because this is a house that doesn't see eye to eye with you, and it's in a sign that's a little bit like cutthroat. It's ruled by Mars. Mars is retrograding at the moment, so it could be that you're having to pay for something. Maybe you're looking at taking out a loan. Maybe you're looking at, you know, but on the other hand, it could be that you're looking at paying something off. Venus is a positive planet, but there's just focus here on your joint finances. This is also the house of our values. You know, this is the house of intimacy, and sorry, it's not the house of our values. Venus rules values, and this is the house of our intimacy. So Venus into the 8th, you know, intimate experiences with a partner. This is the house of, yeah, getting intimate. It's the house of the reproductive system. So Venus moving through here, and Venus also rules your 9th house. So maybe beliefs, maybe your beliefs, maybe you're expanding your mind around intimate topics. Maybe you're expanding your mind around divination. Maybe you're more open towards tarot. Maybe you're more open towards astrology. Maybe you're going to go to a psychic night. Anything metaphysical shows up in this house, and Venus here puts a bit more emphasis into it, because it's like, what do we enjoy? So you can enjoy going deeper. You can enjoy intimate experiences. You can be spending money on intimate experiences, whether it's divination or intimate experiences with a partner. This is the house of yeah, anything metaphysical. So, you know, taboo subjects, things that we can't see, things that we can't touch, everything that's woo 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 woo, enjoyment in those things. But it's also, like I said, the house of finances. So maybe coming into money, or maybe having to pay up something is also possible with Venus and Aries. Venus is going to retrograde here. So I'm going to talk about that in a separate video, but just know there's a lot of emphasis on this house and the topics I just mentioned, and your 7th house of relationships in March, but we'll come on to that in a separate video. But just know, as Venus is moving forward here, this is all going to be part of a story, because Venus is going to move back through this section of the chart. Now, you have also had Uranus, the planet of shakeups, innovation and change, move direct in your 9th house. This is your beliefs, spirituality, religion, changes, shakeups, breakthroughs in your beliefs, thinking outside the box, maybe feeling called towards really expanding your mind. Sudden breakthroughs in travel, sudden changes in the law, not changes in the law, but I mean like changes in, you know, have you been caught out for doing something naughty? And so there's something maybe happened, you know, anything to do with legal matters can show up here is what I'm trying to say. But breakthroughs, if you have been waiting for like a payout or having to do anything in terms of legal matters, maybe having a breakthrough here is possible. A feeling like a call towards going somewhere far away, like a sudden, like, okay, let's just travel here, because Uranus is the planet of unexpected events. So a sudden opportunity to travel far away, a sudden urge to travel far away is possible, a sudden change in your beliefs. Yeah, expanding your mind around your beliefs, thinking outside the box, possible. Sudden, this is the house of publishing, breakthrough. If you've been trying to publish something, trying to broadcast something, sudden breakthrough in terms of those matters. And then the hot news of this week is that Jupiter is moving direct in your 10th house. This is your public image, your reputation, and your career, and your goals that you're working towards, what you're building on. This is also the house of parents. So Jupiter is moving forward. You are going to start to see opportunities for growth within your career. It could be a promotion. It could be a pay rise. It could be a new job. It could be, expansion around your reputation. How are you seen? How are you known? Positive changes in that sense. If you're planning on getting married, Jupiter here can help you with that. Now, Jupiter rules your 7th house of relationships and your 4th house of the family. So it can definitely be towards, you and a partner. What are your goals around family? And you're going to start to see some growth in that area of your life. So it could be that you're thinking about expanding your family, or there's more opportunities coming to you in expanding your family and in working towards your goals, your couple goals together. This could also be the goals, your business partnerships, new opportunities to work with somebody on a business level, opportunities for expanding your home in some sense. So you're just going to see some forward motion in your goals while Jupiter is here for the next few months. So that's really something to look forward to. So let me know, Virgo, what's been going on? Have you felt this energy shift? Has anything happened over the past few days? Let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hi Libra. So we have had an energy shift this week. Venus has now moved into Aries. This is positive transit for you because this is your 7th house of one-on-one relationships. It's a fire sign. It is opposite you, but it is directly involving other people. Venus is a positive planet, although she can be slightly combative in Aries. She's kind of fiery, but it's like a more like flirtatious energy in your 7th house because she is still a positive planet. So even though she's far away from home because she rules you, you guys specifically are going to feel this because she's your chart ruler, or she rules your sun or your moon, whatever placements you have in Libra. Whatever Venus is doing, you can quite literally feel it. So Venus in Aries is springing into action. It's the first sign of the zodiac. So we have to remember, we can feel like we want to spring into something. We want to start something new. It's cardinal energy. It's starting something. Maybe you want to start a new relationship. Maybe you want to start something new. If you're already in a relationship, you want to start something new with that person. Venus also rules your 8th house of intimacy. So getting intimate with a partner, more intimate experiences. This is the house of joint resources, and Venus rules money. So earning money or experiencing the benefits of your partner's money, or money coming to you through another person. Maybe your partner's money is increasing. Maybe you're making sales. This is the house of one-on-one connections. This is business relations, making sales, this is connections, all connections. So just getting on better with people, better connections, being more charming, feeling more charming, really building those one-on-one connections, which you're good at anyway, Libra. But with Venus in your 7th house, you're going to feel the benefits of this. And it's just going to feel a fresh energy now Venus is out of your 6th house. So let me know, what's going on with your partner. What are you guys doing? Is there any money things involved? This is also the house of values. So maybe, thinking about what you love about your partner and what it is that you value about them. Important note, Venus is going to go retrograde on the 1st of March. So at the moment, she's moving forward. Fine. Know that there's going to be a rethinking process around your partnerships and what it is that you value within relationships when she goes retrograde. So I'm going to talk about that in another video, but enjoy the forward motion energy for now. And always, obviously, also remember that Venus can be, like I said, a bit combative in Aries, but mostly this is going to be a positive transit, and then we'll talk about the retrograde in another video. Now, you've also had Uranus, which is the planet of shakeups, change, innovation, breaking free. Can't talk. Yeah, my mind's boggled. So this is moving forward in your 8th house. This is shakeups in terms of your joint finances. This is feelings of rebellion in terms of your own transformation. How are you, what transformations have you gone through, Libra, since 2019 when Uranus first came into this house? Because as Uranus wakes up, you can see kind of like it's like a fire lighting. It's like the planet's woken up. So over the past week, have you seen any shifts in joint finances? This is changes within investments, finances, money, your partner's money, breakthroughs. So have you come into money? Have they come into money? Have you had to pay something out? Have you had to take out a loan? Have they had to take out a loan? Have you sorted your taxes out? Have you had a breakthrough in your therapy? This is the house of psychology, of therapy. This is the Scorpio house. A breakthrough in therapy, a breakthrough in, maybe secrets are coming to the surface. Your own psychology is this house. So what's happened over the past week? Have you suddenly had a realization, a light bulb moment around, aha, that's why I behave the way that I do? It's your own psychology. It's also the house of divination. So breakthroughs, if you're into tarot, if you're into meditating, and if you're into connecting to, maybe your third eye, if you're trying to develop any what's the word? Any of the clairs, clairvoyance, claircognizance, if you're trying to develop any psychic skills, a breakthrough in developing those can definitely come from Uranus moving direct, or just a breakthrough in terms of any divination practices, astrology, anything you're learning in terms of divination, you can have a breakthrough here. Uranus, rules your fifth house. So again, it's like maybe doing it for a hobby, learning some sort of metaphysical modality as a hobby, or a breakthrough in your intimacy with a partner definitely could be a possibility of this transit. So let me know what's gone on over the past week. Have you seen any shifts, any breakthroughs? Now, hot news of the week, Jupiter has gone direct. Jupiter is our planet of abundance, luck, prosperity, growth, and wisdom. It's also the planet of truth. So Jupiter in the ninth house, I love this transit. I had the best time of my life when Jupiter was transiting my ninth house. How have you grown? How have you grown over the past 6 months? Have you had any opportunities for personal development, opportunities to expand your mind? Have you encountered any higher learning? Have you gone back to school? Have you done a course? How have you learned? How have you grown, Libra? If you have felt things have been a bit stagnant since October, that's because Jupiter has been retrograding. Now that it's moving forward again, and it's going to be moving forward until June when it moves into Cancer, this is a perfect opportunity for you to expand your mind. This is the sign of learning. This is connection with others. This is the house of travel. Where are you traveling to? What opportunities have you had for traveling to? And what are you learning in the process? Gemini. Jupiter rules your sixth house of your work and your routine. So it could be that you're expanding your mind because of work stuff. Maybe you're taking a course to improve your work skills. Jupiter also rules your third house of learning. So a lot of you are going to be taking on new information. You're going to be learning. You're going to be traveling. You're going to be meeting important teachers and gurus, and you're just going to be having more opportunities to broadcast, to publish things that you've been working on. This is the house of the law. So, connections to the law, maybe opportunities for jury service, something like that can come up during this transit. So let me know what's happened for you, Libra. How are you expanding your mind? What adventures are you going on? And have you noticed this energy shift over the past week? If you have, what have you noticed? Let me know. I'll see you in the next one. Scorpio, so we've had an energy shift over the past week. We have now got Venus moved into Aries in your sixth house. So Venus is a positive planet. She rules relationships, she rules money. This is your house of your colleagues, your work, your routines, your health, and your schedules. On the one hand, Venus here can actually be bringing you more pleasant experiences at work, getting on better with your work colleagues, better social interactions at work. However, this is the sixth house, and so it is a bit of a critical house for Venus. So it can be that you're feeling more critical in your working environment, or you're feeling more critical towards your relationships, because it is also in the sign of Aries, where it's slightly more combative. But so what's happening at work? This can also, it can bring a focus on organizing your schedules and your daily routine and what it is that you're working towards. What do you value about your work? What do you value about your health? And focus on that. Venus rules your seventh house of relationships. So again, be careful with the criticism around relationships. Maybe you and a partner are focusing on organizing something in your relationships, or maybe you're benefiting from health routines or organizing things in your lives that are going to benefit your routines in some way. Venus also rules your 12th house of the subconscious mind. So what's been going on behind the scenes? This is how we self-sabotage. So you're going to be thinking about, you know, what do I do? What can I release around self-limiting beliefs and self-sabotaging behaviors that's going to help me move towards my work, my being of service to others, my daily errands, my daily routines. And you're kind of focused on healing something, or focusing on your health in some way. Maybe you're focusing on your spiritual health, maybe you're focusing on your emotional health, but there's just an element of organizing your routines, thinking about what you value. What do I value about my daily work? Getting on, I don't want to say getting on better with your pets, but positive experiences with your pets. And like I said, getting on better with your colleagues, and feeling like people at work are helping you can definitely come from this transit. Just watch out for criticism and being overly critical of yourself and other people during this transit. Now, Uranus has woken up in your 7th house of one-on-one partnerships. What changes have you seen in your relationships over the past week? This is breakthroughs. This is changes. This is breakups. This is getting back together. This is any kind of unexpected event can happen with a relationship as Uranus stations direct. This can be your business partnerships, your any one-on-one friendships. This is a house of open enemies. So maybe, you know, people falling out with you, sudden fallout, sudden conflict is possible. But also breakthroughs in relationships. This is the house of, you know, your counselor, your doctor, your astrologer. So maybe, you know, connecting with somebody that's going to help you heal in some way, and having a breakthrough in that sense is possible. But for a lot of you, it's going to be changes and shakeups in a relationship, or just feeling the need that you want to run away, you want to rebel from a partner is possible. Now, and changes within the family home is also possible because Uranus rules this house. But so Jupiter is now moving forward in your 8th house. So Jupiter is the planet of abundance, opportunity, prosperity. It's been sleeping for a few months now in your 8th house. So as it wakes up, you are going to see opportunities for your finances to improve from other people. This can be an inheritance. This can be a tax rebate. This can be just you benefiting. You know, maybe your partner's earning more money. Maybe somebody is paying you something. You're paying off debts. Something beneficial is coming from your finances with Jupiter moving forward again. This is also because Jupiter also rules your finances. So it could be, yes, you're directly benefiting from the finances of other people. Maybe your partner, maybe your business, whatever you're creating, you're benefiting maybe in a passive income kind of way. Your investments like crypto, for example, could be improving as Jupiter moves forward. Jupiter's going to be here until June. This is also the house of divination, opportunities to connect through tarot, through astrology, to through, you know, connection to psychic modalities. This is the house of your own transformation. So are you learning? What are you learning about yourself? This is personal development. This is really expanding your mind, Jupiter, around how you need to transform, because this is also the house of psychology. You know, how can I learn? How can I be better? How can I improve myself? This is self-improvement. Jupiter speaks the truth. This is the house of secrets. Maybe Jupiter's bringing out some secrets during this transit. Meeting somebody, meeting a coach, meeting a guru, meeting a teacher that's going to help you transform is all possible with Jupiter in the 8th house as well. So let me know if you felt the energy shift, Scorpio. What's happened over the past week? Have you had any changes? Are you feeling more optimistic about the future? And I will see you in the next video. So Sagittarius, hello. This is a big week for you because your chart ruler is going direct. Energy shift. We have got Venus moving into Aries. Venus is moving into your 5th house. This is your relationships, your business, your creativity. Venus in Aries, it's a fellow fire sign, so it's more positive for you guys. It is impulsive. It is slightly combative because this is a Mars-ruled sign. This is the house of taking risks. It's the house of spending money. It's the house of having fun. You can use this transit to go on a day, improve your relationships, improve your romance and your love. You can try and spice things up with this transit. Obviously, we've got Valentine's Day coming up, so that's a really good transit for you guys, Valentine's Day. This is the house of your children, getting on better with your children. This is the house of money. So if you, whatever you're creating, because Venus also rules creativity, you could have some new fresh ideas around your creativity. You're feeling more inspired, you're feeling more creative, you're feeling like you want to be in the limelight more. You're feeling passionate about something. Now Venus is going to go retrograde on the 1st of March. So enjoy this transit before she's going to start doing a rethinking process around what she values, what's important in relationships. And for you guys, this is your 5th house of love. So there can be some rethinking around the relationships that you're in and whether they are right for you. But at the moment, while she's going direct, don't worry. You know, if you're going on a date, it's fine. She's, as long as she's not, you know, if she's retrograding and you go on a date, you might be rethinking that person. But while even though she's in her shadow phase, there's going to be a bigger story here about your love life and your romance and your creativity. But while she's moving forward, it's okay if you want to go on a date. I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, don't go on a date in the shadow phase. It's fine. She's not actually going backwards yet. Now, yes, so focus on money, fun, maybe having fun with your friends. Venus rules your 11th house. Maybe earning money for your business from the work that you're putting in. Okay. Now, then we've got Uranus, which has just gone direct in your 6th house of your daily work, your pets, your routines, and your health. What's happened over the past week? Have you had any shakeups in your routines? Have you had any shakeups in your health, your physical body? An urge to break free, an urge to just run away from your daily errands and your daily routines and your chores because you can't do it anymore. Just a sudden urge to break free from daily life. And it could have something to do with your mental health or something to do with your neighborhood. And then Jupiter, main event of this week, your chart ruler, your planet, is moving forward. So guys, if you have been not feeling yourself since October, this planet moving forward again is going to be a huge impact on you. You're going to quite literally feel this energy. So congratulations. Jupiter moving forward again is going to help us feel more positive, like the opportunities are coming to us, like we can see the wood through the trees. In Gemini, yes, it's scattered. This is in your 7th house of relationships. This can be, on the one hand, it can make, if there is relationship issues, it can make them worse. Jupiter's the planet of truth. Some truths can come out. Jupiter is also the planet of abundance and luck and opportunities. You can meet someone romantic during this transit. You can have positive experiences with your partner during this transit. You and your partner could be going through a growth process during this transit, a beneficial one, depending on your other aspects, okay? This is about using the opportunities for other people, you know, any significant one-on-one relationships, your friendships, positive friendships. Jupiter rules your 4th house of family, so it's tying in your family and it's tying in you in the direction of your life, your physical body. How is your physical body affecting, you know, or the direction of your life being affected by your relationships? There's a connection here between you, your identity, and other people. Coming into new opportunities from other people, like I said. This is also the house of, you know, your doctors, your psychologists, your astrologers. So more opportunities to work with people on a one-on-one basis, whether you're helping them or they're helping you. But, you know, being helped by other people during this transit. And just feeling like you're moving forward in relationships. And like I said, you can meet someone, you can meet a long-term relationship during this transit, or like a best friend. So that is, let me know have you felt this energy shift? What's been going on for you for the past week, guys? Let me know in the comments and I will see you in the next video. Capricorn, you guys have got, well, we're having an energy shift. You've got Venus has just moved into your 4th house. This is your family. This is your private life. This is your home. This is what goes on behind closed doors, and it's your inner emotional world. Venus is the planet of love, romance, beauty. She is style. So it could be during this transit that you impulsively, Aries, want to change something about your home. You're thinking about, what do I value about my home? This is going to improve your inner emotional sense. So you could just be feeling better on an inward level during this transit. But yeah, Venus in Aries can be a bit impulsive because she's quite far away from Libra, which she rules. But it could be like you want to redecorate, you want to change something up, you want to change the cushion covers, you want to, you want to spend time, you want to spend more time at home. It could also be that someone female visits you, a female comes to stay. Females, family members, there's something's going on with them, better connection with your family members, or family members coming to stay, or you're going to stay with them. Venus rules your 10th house of career. For some of you, you could be working at home more. Better, Venus rules your 5th house of fun and your partnerships. So spending more time at home with your partner, just wanting to retreat a little bit more under this transit can be the sense of you just want to stay behind the scenes a bit more during this transit. You want to stay at home, you want to get cozy, you want to decorate, you want to get cozy, you want to sort stuff out, because your values, you're thinking about your values. What's important to me? What do I value about, what are my family values? That can all come up during Venus in Aries, and Venus is getting ready to go retrograde. So enjoy this transit while it's moving forward. She's going to be going backwards on the 1st of March. There's going to be a lot of emphasis on your 4th house and your 3rd house, but I'm going to talk about that in another video. But just know there's going to be a rethinking around things to do with your home when she goes retrograde. But for the meantime, it's it's a call towards maybe wanting to stay at home or experience relationships behind closed doors. Then you have recently had Uranus go direct in your 5th house of children. I can't actually even remember if I talked about this on another video or not, but we're talking about it again. So Uranus is the planet of shakeups, change, breakthroughs, innovation, and wanting to rebel. Moving forward in your 5th house, what's been going on over the past week? Have you had any changes, shakeups, breakthroughs in terms of your 5th house of children? Are you pregnant? Have you had a baby? Has anything unexpected happened in a child's life? Have you broken up with someone? Have you had any changes within your relationships? Have you suddenly wanted to do something really fun and really rebellious for yourself? This could be a hobby. This could be taking a risk. This could be going and doing something romantic, something unusual, spending money on a hobby, spending money on something that you've never done before, but something that's really random because you're just feeling like you want to do it. Something really unconventional is possible, but generally it's shake-ups and changes and can be chaos. In your 5th house of romance, children, creativity, you could be feeling really inspired under this transit, making breakthroughs. Breakthroughs is also possible. So if you've been trying to get pregnant for a while, then there can be a breakthrough here. So that's obviously really positive. And then the main event of this week, guys, is Jupiter is going direct. Jupiter is now direct as of yesterday, the 4th of February, in your 6th house. This is your work, your routines, your health, your pets, your service to other people. If you have felt stagnant in this area over the past few months, then you're going to feel new opportunities coming to you and forward motion. This is more pleasant experiences with the people that you work with. This is the people in the office. This is your working environment. Better opportunities for growth at work, new jobs coming to you. If you've been looking for a job, if you've been having opportunities for jobs and nothing's been happening, now is the time where things might actually start happening for the better. You're getting that promotion, you're getting that job, you're getting the job that you were going for, you're getting the interview went well, that kind of thing. Jupiter rules your 3rd house. So, maybe your schedules are changing, opportunities to be integrating into the neighborhood for your work. Jupiter also rules your 12th house. So opportunities to help others heal. Opportunities to be of service to other people behind closed doors are coming to you. Opportunities for learning in the working environment, potential for new pets to come in, Jupiter in the 6th. Potential for growth around, learning more, expanding your mind around your health and what's good for you and what's good for your healing is also possible over the next few months before Jupiter moves into Cancer. So let me know, Capricorn, how has the energy shifted? Have you felt this energy shift? What's been going on over the past week? Have you had changes in your romance, in your love life, and in your health or your work or your routines? That's going to start building. But what changes have you had over the past week with these energy shifts? Let me know, and I will see you in the next video. Aquarius, hi guys. I feel like you guys are, it's Aquarius season. What's going on for you? You've got Pluto in your sign. Have you experienced any changes over the past week with these new energy shifts? Because we have now, so as of today, we have got Venus moving into Aries. This is your 3rd house. This is a social house. So this is kind of a harmonious sign to you. It's sextiling you. Fire signs and air signs get on. Venus is the planet of relationships. She's charming, she's sociable, she also rules money. This is going to better your connections in terms of the people that you're talking to, your siblings, your relatives, and having better conversations and better communications. This is going to encourage. This is going to be encouraging you to take trips. Are you taking trips in your neighborhood? Are you going on local trips? What are you learning? You're going to feel called towards reading, expanding your mind, because Venus rules your ninth house of the higher mind. You're going to be wanting to learn more. We know you love learning, Aquarius, although sometimes you think you know everything already, but you don't. No hate. You're going to feel you're going to feel more inclined to jump into something, to learn something new. Aries is a fresh energy. So this can be like right, I want to read this book. I want to listen to this podcast. I'm going to go and meet this person. You're going to feel more called towards exciting connections with others. This is the house of media. So it's your phone, your laptop, your tablet, just communicating more and just feeling more called towards communication in this during this transit. Now, Venus is going to go retrograde in this section of your chart on the 1st of March. So enjoy this transit while it's moving forward. And we're going to talk about the retrograde in another video. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that future video from me. But just know there's going to be a reworking something, a rethinking around what it is that you value about your connections. This is also the house of the mind. So actually Venus moving through this house can actually help you feel more positive. So that's obviously something to look forward to. Now, what changes have you experienced over the past week? What breakthroughs, what shakeups, what changes have been happening in your 4th house? Because Uranus last week went direct. This is breakthroughs, but it's changes and it's unexpected events happening. So it can be something unexpectedly breaking, something unexpectedly being fixed, something unexpectedly happening, a sudden change in your bills, anything within the home or within your family, changes within the family, breakthroughs. Something unexpected happening within your home or your family setting could have happened over the past week. Let me know what it is. And then the main event of this week is that Jupiter is now direct in your 5th house of your children, your creativity, your love and your romance and your hobbies. So Jupiter moving forward in this house, this is a really positive transit for you because it's a fellow air sign. Jupiter is the planet of abundance, luck, opportunity, prosperity, and growth. So over the next few months until June, when Jupiter moves into Cancer, you are going to be experiencing opportunities for connecting romantic with a partner, meeting a new partner if you're single, if you want to, creative endeavors, feeling more inspired, learning more about anything that you're creating if you have your own business, because this is our hobbies and our passions, opportunities to step into the limelight, opportunities to release things in terms of our business, to create something. This is the house of risks. It's the house of fun. So opportunities to start a new hobby, to meet a new partner, getting on really well with your children during this transit, growth with your children, expanding your family. If you want to get pregnant, this is a really good transit to get pregnant, or even have your baby if you're already pregnant. Jupiter in the 5th is expansion of our children, of our inner child. So really it's like doing different fun things, exploring different fun things that you enjoy during this transit. So it's really something to look forward to. And now that it's moving forward, it has been here since last June. So you may have already seen some improvements here, but it's been sleeping since October, so now it's moving forward. You're just getting a bit of momentum up in your creativity, your passion, your romance, and your children's lives. So that is obviously a positive transit. So let me know, guys, have you experienced any shifts over the past week? What has happened? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Pisces. So you guys, we have had an energy shift. I know that you guys are very susceptible to energy, and there's been a lot going on actually, because over the past week, you have had a lot of planets in your sign. You've had Neptune in the North Node and Venus all conjunct. Have you been feeling dreamy? Have you been really tired? Have you been exhausted? Have you been in your own world? Has anything ethereal happened to you? Anything spiritual or kind of woo-woo happened to you over the past week? Let me know. Now, we've just had Venus move into Aries. Venus has just moved into your 2nd house. This is your finances, your income, and what you value. Venus is very happy in this house, even though in Aries she can be a bit combative and a bit impulsive. So you can feel called towards maybe spending, maybe lavishing yourself, maybe wanting to treat yourself, self-care vibes with Venus in the 2nd house. Venus in the 2nd house is improvement in your finances. So coming into some money, because it is a Mars ruled sign, it can also be spending money. Venus rules your third house, so it can be that you're spending money on a local trip, going on a local trip somewhere, or you're coming into some money from media. If you work on media or communications, you could be coming into some money from that. Venus also rules your eighth house of other people's money. So maybe your partner is coming into some money, or you're experiencing something intimate with a partner, and you're experiencing, you're having intimate relations with a partner basically, and you're thinking, okay, what is it that I value? You're reevaluating your values, or you're just kind of being more aware of what's important to me, what are my possessions, what do I own, what are my finances, and there's focus on your finances and your possessions, and maybe what's important to you during this time. Now, Venus is going to go retrograde. So that's when we're actually going to be changing our minds around what's important to us on the 1st of March. But for now, she's moving forward. So it is just, she's bringing you more benefits around your possessions, your finances, self-esteem. You could be feeling more confident during this transit. Like you've got you've got your stuff together kind of thing, feeling more confident. Your self-esteem is improved with Venus in this house. But there is going to be a retrograde process on the 1st of March. But I'm going to talk about that in another video. So make sure that you're subscribed so that you don't miss that future video from me. Now, what's happened over the past week in terms of your social groups, your connections, your neighborhoods? Has anything happened in the community? Uranus has gone direct. So this is the planet of shake-ups, change, breakthroughs, innovation. Has there been a breakthrough in a community setting, something that you've been passionately working towards? Has there been a breakthrough in the way that you communicate, in your siblings and your relatives? Have there been any changes in your social circles, your friends? What's been going on in friendship groups, in the way that you communicate, in the way that you think? Have you had any breakthroughs in the way that you think, in your mind? This is the planet of shifts. It's a neutral planet. It's not necessarily bad. It's not necessarily good, but it can be unexpected. So it's unexpected breakthroughs in community matters, in things that have been working on behind the scenes. Maybe secrets have been revealed in your social settings. Possible, because Uranus rules your 12th house of the hidden. So yeah, there's been some changes in that section of your life. Let me know in the comments what is that. Now, the main event of this week is that Jupiter is moving forward again, and this is happening in your 4th house. So this is lovely, even though it is a house that squares you. So it is going to be squaring all of these planets in your 1st house at some point. But Jupiter is a positive planet. And as it moves forward again, we can see some forward motion, although there will be times when it squares these planets in your 1st house where it can feel like you're battling something. However, there is an element of expansion within your family. You're trying to expand your family. You're trying to expand your home. Maybe you want to change your reputation. Maybe you want to become a parent. Maybe you want to get married. You want to change something, but there has been some battles going on. But as Jupiter moves forward, this is going to be more encouraging than Jupiter moving backwards. Jupiter obviously is the co-ruler of you. It's the direction of your life. And so maybe the direction of your life and your family's life, you'll be wanting to improve. Maybe you're wanting to have children. You're wanting to expand. You're wanting to extend your house. You're wanting to extend your family. You're wanting to extend your home, because Jupiter expands. Maybe you are moving house, or you're trying to move house. There's an element of wanting to expand and trying to expand, but there's definitely been some frustrations with Saturn in your 1st. As Jupiter moves forward again and it moves past the square to Saturn, you will start to see more of an improvement. It will then square Neptune, but we'll worry about that close to the time. But generally speaking, there's going to be more forward motion, more growth, and more wisdom and more positive thinking around expansion. This is also the house of your emotions, so feeling more positive on an inward level. Positive experiences with your family members, wanting to learn about your ancestry is possible with this, because Jupiter is the planet of wisdom. This is the house of your ancestry in the past and memories. So, feeling more called towards that is also possible during this transit, Pisces. So that was a lot to get out in one breath. Let me know your thoughts on this. Have you felt the energy shift over the past week? What changes have you been seeing? What has been going on? Are you feeling more positive? Are you feeling more optimistic? Because let's not forget that Jupiter rules you. So this is one of your planetary rulers. So just feeling the energy shift, you guys are going to feel this. Your planet, your ruling planet, is moving forward again. So you are going to feel this. You're going to be feeling more like the wheels are back on and you're forward moving. So that's something to look forward to. That is, we're looking forward to it. It's happening right now. So yeah, let me know how you have felt. Have you felt this energy shift? What has been going on for you? If you got some value from this, please give the video a thumbs up. Please drop me a comment because it really helps the algorithms push the channel out. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future content from me. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Thank you for watching.